Now the second part of machine voice is movable jar. We'll see how many views are there for the movable jar. There are 3 views. Second part, that is front view, side view, and its bottom view. So this is non-cylindrical. We will make use of protrusion command, and the base is 50 mm. So I will take it as a origin, this as a origin, that is 25 mm. Half of this is 25 mm, and the height is 45 plus 3, 48. So 25, height is 48, this one is 5, 25, 35. If I don't know the step, let it be again from the origin 25. So the height is 45 plus 10 is 55. Right? Join the term. Right? So we'll take the front plane, protrusion front plane. Now from the origin, select the origin. Now the base length is 50, half of that is 25, height of 48, 45 plus 3 mm. Next, this one is how much you are having, you should know it. This is 5, 25, 35. 5u, 25u, and this one is 35. If you don't know the depth, let it be again from the origin. This is 25u, height is 45 plus 10 is 55u, and you can join this. Now wherever the fillet portion is there, you have to complete it. So here the radius is 3, and at the top portion radius is 10. That is fillet radius 3, and this one is radius 10. So you can go once again, this one is radius 10. So what is the total length you can have here? The total length is 100. Right? Go for the symmetric extent now. Return. So symmetric extent, what is the total length now? 100. Next you have to make use of this one. You need to remove the material. How much is remaining? 14. So total length is 100. 100 minus 40 is 60. Either side 30, 30. 30 is the length. What about the height? Height is 45. So 30 into 45 rectangle, you need to remove the material from either side. That is by using the cutout command. Select the side surface. You know the rectangle, that is length is 30, height is 45. Where you have to place, this one is from extreme bottom corner, place it. Now you know the mirror option, so that you can mirror about here. So return, you have removed the material. That's it. Next, what is left out here? The left out thing is that you have to produce the tapped hole, threaded hole, that is at a distance of 60, and from the top, how much it is? From the bottom it is 15.5. So from top, how much it is? 12.5 only, because 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. So the dimension, as you have done it for the first part, body part, how much is it? M6 threaded, thread length is 10 mm, then the hole depth is 13. You are having V bottom, that is hole command. Select here, give the whole dimension. What is the whole dimension here? You are having the threaded one, then it is m6, thread length is 10 mm, then hole depth is 30 with V bottom. Okay, next you need to give the line from the midpoint 12.5 and 30, because half of 60 is 30. Recall the whole option and place it. Now you know the mirror command. Select this one about this one and delete the unwanted lines. Now you have created, go to the return, you have created two threaded holes, that is M6. Now similarly you have to create the threaded hole here. What is the dimension? Square thread 20 into 2. What is the distance from here to here? How much it is? 45. 45 minus 27, so the remaining is 18 mm. From the base, height is 18 mm. At the center of 18 mm you have to create square thread, that is hole here. Give the whole dimension, that is threaded. How much it is? 20, M20. You can go for M20 into 2. Alright, metric thread TR, you can choose it as either metric or that. TR square, not exactly they have given here square, you can make use of option metric only, so it's a whole extent. Okay, we don't know the length. For that we have to select the line, and from the base how much it is? 18 mm. So 45 minus 27 is 18. So recall the whole option and place it at the end point. Now delete the unwanted line. Return. You have created the threaded hole. Similarly, if you look at the bottom view, again you have to create two threaded holes, that is as you have created in the side view. Here the distance is 24, that is from the center it's 12. Again the thread dimension is M6, thread length is 10 mm and the hole depth is 13. Hole option, so you have to select the bottom surface. As you can see, the bottom view, give the whole dimension. How much is it? Threaded, thread dimension is M6, finite thread length is 10 mm and the hole depth is 13 mm with V bottom. Okay, now give the lining here. How much is it? 12 mm, because total length is 24 distance. Now recall the whole option, place it. Now what you need to do, with the help of mirror, go for mirroring option. Now delete the line. Now return. Now you have created the threads at the bottom. Now this completes your movable jar. Now what you need to, once you complete, go for the file, save as. So you have to write it as movable jar. Okay, so this completes your second part. Now what you need to do, you have to close this. Now move on to the third part. Which is the third part now? Third part is jaw grip. Where is the jaw grip? Yes, how many views are there for the jaw grip? two views. This is the front and this one is side. What are the dimensions here you are having? The jaw grip dimension is 100 into 28. It's like a rectangle and the thickness is 8 mm. 100 into 28, thickness is 8 mm. Solid part, protrusion, front plane. Now you know the rectangle command. Length is 100 and 28. Place it somewhere, and with the help of move command, what you need to do, you have to bring it to the center. So it's very easy for the mirroring option and other things. Now written, how much thickness? Thickness is 8 mm. Now next, what you need to do, you have to create the countersink hole for locking purpose by using the countersink screw. What is the dimension of that? 60 mm distance, and from the bottom it's 12.5. Do remember, from the bottom 12.5. Total height is 28. Now what is the countersink hole dimension? Hole diameter is 6.3 and countersink diameter is 12 and angle is 90 degree. So go to the hole dimension, front face, from the bottom it's 12.5. Before that we will give the hole dimension. What kind of hole we required? Countersink. What is the countersink diameter? 6.3. Hole dimension is 6.3. Countersink diameter 12. Angle is how much? Angle is 90 degree. Okay, don't worry about that 4 mm. Now take the line option. From the bottom, how much it is? 12.5. Then towards right 30 mm. Recall the hole, place it. Now what you need to do, go to the mirror, select this one about the axis. Now delete these lines, unwanted lines. Now return. Yes, you have created the jaw grip. File, save as. What is this? Jaw grip. Save. Close it. Next part is what? Again take the solid part, go to the fourth part. Jaw grip is completed. Fourth one is screw M6. Where is that fourth part? Here. How many views are there? It's only one view. So you can take it as that M6, total height is 16. If you leave the head, what is the thread length here? 16 minus 3, that is 13 mm. 13 mm. Head diameter is 12 mm. Right? Take it as revolved protrusion, front plane. Since it is cylindrical, M6 is nothing but half of that is 3. Height is how much? 13 mm. We don't know the head, that is taper. Let it be again from the origin how much it is? 16. Head diameter is 12. That is half of that is 6. Join the end point. Now what you need to do? Axis of revolution is this one. Return 360 degree, finish. Now next what you need to do, you need to create a threads, that is thread straight OK from this cylinder here. What is the dimension? M6 cylinder extent, finish. Next one is you have to create the slot for the screwdriver. What is the dimension of that slot? That slot is 1.6 width and depth is 1.9. 1.6 into 1.9. By using the cutout command, select the front plane, and make use of zoom area. You know the rectangle width is 1.6 and depth is 1.9. So what you need to place somewhere, and with the help of move command you have to select it and place it to the center point. Return, symmetric extend, created. You have created. Now at the end you have to create mode, chamfer slightly at the end, that is you go for 0.5 mm. File, save as. What is this now? Screw M6. You have completed the fourth part. Which is the fifth part? Fifth part is screw rod. Where is the screw rod? Fifth part. Yes, screw rod. So it is cylindrical, but will, for the easy convenient, we'll go for protrusion option. We'll create one by one like a stepped shaft. First one is diameter 32, length is how much? 40. Diameter 32, length is 40. With the help of protrusion command, diameter 32, return, length is how much? 40. You have created the first diameter. Second one is diameter 20, length is how much? 170 plus 40, 210. Diameter 20, length is from here to here, 210. 170 plus 40. Diameter 20 from this surface, circle by center point. Diameter 20, length is 210 mm. Next, diameter 12, length is 18. Diameter 12, length is 18. Diameter 12, length is 18. Next, last diameter 10, length is 22. Diameter 10, length is 22. Diameter 10, length is 22. Next, what you need to create? We need to create the threads on this cylinder entirely, that is M10. Threads, straight working from this here, this is M10. Finish. We have created the threads here. Next, having the threads here, that is square thread M20 into 2, as you have done it for here the second part, movable jam. What is the thread length here? Thread length is 170. M20 into 2, 170 length. Straight thread from this cylinder, from this TRM 20 into 2. So there we have taken metric, I think so. So take it as 20 into 2. Now finite value, how much? 170. Finish. Next, we have to create the hole on either side, that is diameter 10 for the handle purpose, right? Exactly at the center of this. Diameter 10 either side, that is cut out. Select the side plane, circle by center point, exactly you give the midpoint, point on the line. Diameter 10, symmetric extent, have created the cutout. Similarly, select the top plane, circle by center point again. Already we have the midpoint here, point on the line, diameter 10. Return, go to the symmetric extent. Yes, you have created. Now create the fillet of how much? Radius 3. That is round. Radius 3. And create the chamfer. Here you take it as 1 mm. Now file, save as. Which part is it? Screw rod. We have completed the 5th part. Now let us move on to the 6th part, washer. How many views are there for the washers? Only one view. What is the washer diameter? Inside diameter is 10.5, outside diameter is 32, thickness is 3. 10.5, 32, thickness is 3. Select the solid part. Now we are creating the washer, that is by using the protrusion. Circle by center point, 10.5 inside diameter. Next diameter is how much? 32. Next diameter is 32. Return. Now what is the thickness? Thickness is 3 mm. Yes, we have created. Save as. We have created washer. Now next part is, 6th part is washer is completed. 7th one is nut. 7th and 8th. As you might have remembered, nut and lock nuts are available for the plumber block assembly. Similarly, you have to carry it here. The 7th one is nut. M10 nut. What is the thickness? 8 mm. M10 8 mm. For the lock nut, M10 5 mm. So you know how to construct this one. For the nut and bolt, always you have to prefer the top plane. Hexagon, the side itself 10 mm. So go for a solid part. Protrusion, select the top plane. You know how to construct the hexagon. It is M10. 10, 10, 60, 10, 120, 10, minus 180. Now 10, this is minus 120, and 10, you can say it as minus 60, or you can join the end point. Now what you need to do, with the help of move command, you have to place it to the center. I will let you know why it is so. All the parts you have to create about the origin point. Now return. Profile is not closed, not to worry. Sketch. So you have selected sketch. Here you have to pick the select from sketch command. Select it, accept it. Go to the symmetric extent. What is the thickness? 8 mm. Now what you need to do, you have to create the hole, that is thread. How much mm thread? On the top surface, M10. Hole circle command, threaded. So here you have to pick M10 to hole extent. Okay. Place it here. Return. Done. You have created the M10 thread. Now what you need to do, you have to create the chamfer on either side by using the thumb rule. The chamfer is 0.1 times thickness. So for chamfer you have to go for revolved cutout. Select the front plane. Now by using the zoom area, the depth is how much I said, 0.1 times thickness, that is total thickness is 8 mm, 0.1 times is 0.8. so the chamfer angle here is 30 degree. Now from here to here extend it and trim the unwanted line so that we got the triangle. Now select this one and mirror about the axis. Since we are under revolved cutout, select the axis of revolution is this one. Return. Not to worry, go to the sketch. What you need to do here, select from sketch, accept it, about this 360 degree, finish. Now you can see the chamfer on either side. So this is file, save as, what is this, nut M10, save. Now what you need to do, you have to create the lock nut. How to create the lock nut? So you delete the revolved cutout, this one, and for the protrusion you have to add the definition. Definition is nothing but dimension here. Instead of 8 mm, how much we are having? We are having 5 mm for the lock nut. So in the edit definition, what you need to do, you need to add 5 mm. You have reduced the thickness, finish. Now what you need to do, go for once again the revolved cutout, and select the front plane. Again what you need to do, by using the thumb rule, 0.1 times thickness, that is from here thickness is 5 mm, total thickness 0.1 times means 0.5, angle is 30 degree. Now again from this end point to here you can trim the lines. Yes, go for mirror. Now axis of revolution is thus. Return. You can go for 360 degree chamfer. Yes, chamfer has been created. File. Now go to the save as. Do remember, save as. Now this is lock nut M10. Next is last part, that is clamping plate. Where is this clamping plate? How many views are there for a clamping plate? 2 views. Now the dimension is, this is square plate 50 by 50 and the thickness is 8 mm. Solid part, go to the protrusion option, select the front plane. You know the rectangle command, 50 by 50, place it somewhere and bring it to the origin. Return. What is the thickness? 8 mm. Now here you have to produce 2 countersink holes for clamping by using the screw M6. So what is the countersink hole dimension? Diameter is 6.3 and countersink diameter is 12. Now the dimension is 24, either side 12. Exactly, this is about axis. Hole, front plane, give the hole dimension, which kind of hole it is, countersink. This dimension is 6.3, countersink's diameter is 12, angle is 90 degree. Okay, Now what you need to do, give the line of command, take the line command, and the distance is 24, means 12 mm on one side. Recall the whole option and place it. Then by using mirror, select this about the axis and delete the unwanted line. Return. Yes, go to the file, save as. What is this now? Clamping plate. Now we have completed all the parts subjected to machine wise. Total 9 parts we have completed. Next, once completes all the parts, go for the assembly.